Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. I'm that one guy who also needs to know who's Rem, Dooby-Doo.
And I'm the god of my high school, Sobroni.
And we are here to discuss... I definitely was drum rolling because I forgot almost what I said. The summer 2020 lineup.
Yes. A shorter lineup than normal because of reasons relating to words we cannot say on YouTube, but a pretty packed quality season.
It rhymes with Shmishmona.
Yeah, Shmishmona. But nonetheless, there is some quality stuff in the season. For those of you who are not familiar with how we do these previews, basically we're going to draw an anime chart. You can see it on screen right now in the video. You can also jump down to the source in the description. We're going to go through all these anime. We're going to pick which ones we're going to cover in our weekly G&A podcast. So the ones we pick, we're going to watch every week, cover each episode as they air in our podcast, which also goes up on this channel, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, give our general impressions. So Drew, why don't you want to start or should I?
I will go because I think I made you go last time.
You did.
So I will start. The first up is Decadence by Nut.
I knew it. You were gonna say it like that. I would have said nut, but
I was going to. It's either you say it very sexual or you can just be like nut.
Yeah.
I definitely said it like that earlier to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Many years have passed since humanity was driven to the brink of extinction by the sudden emergence of the unknown life forms Gadol. Those humans that survived now dwell in I'll tell you why I'm laughing later. In a 3,000 meter high mobile fortress Decadence, built to protect themselves from the Gadol threat. The denizens of Decadence fall into two categories: gears, warriors who fight the Gadoli daily, and tankers. Shut up. Tankers, those without the skills to fight. One day, Natsume, a tanker girl who dreams of becoming a gear, meets surly Kaburagi, an armor repairman of Decadence. This chance meeting between the seemingly two opposites, the girl with the positive attitude who never gives up on her dreams, and a realist who has given up on his, will eventually shape the future course of this world.
Yay, that was a mouthful. So why were you laughing at Decadence?
I was because I was laughing because as I'm reading this, I remember watching a trailer and I'm like, this is literally just a bootleg Attack on Titan.
You're right. I mean, you're not wrong. Although I knew
that's what made me laugh.
I knew nut sounded familiar because I remember doing the nut thing before. They did Tanya Yojo Senki.
Oh,
that sounds so familiar. That's all they did. By the only thing that and Fooly Cooly Alternative. So interest. I mean, the plot kind of sounds generic, but I like nut. You know,
I'm like it sounds generic. It's not that it's generic. It's just Attack on Titan. Like I saw the stream, I'm just like, look at this guy.
Listen, just because they have the fucking gear things and they live in a 3,000 meter high fortress to protect
with
themselves
90% of humanity wiped out.
With all of humanity wiped out, and there's a threat coming externally doesn't mean
giant monster threat.
But they're Gadols, not Titans. They're therefore very different shows. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, this guy even looks like he's straight out of Attack on Titan, like character design wise.
They really look like they're just like reject characters. They're like, we have too many. You can just put them in this show.
Yeah, well, is this something that you're gonna wanna?
No.
Me either. I think we have more than enough action shows to keep us occupied this season anyway.
Agreed.
Alright, next up we have Dokyu Hentai. I want this one. Dokyu Hentai Eros. I didn't even know anything about it. I just read the title. Project number 9. The story of the series follows Redo Enjo, a high school student who joins the superhero team Oh, I got it now. H-Arrows, heroes. In order to combat the dreaded Kishimushi, a race of alien invaders that feeds off the collective libidos of the human. Oh man, I really don't watch this.
I need to see. I need to see a trailer. I didn't watch a trailer of it. That's
I didn't know this.
about
I
it.
didn't. This is one of the ones I just like ignored because I'm like, yeah, we're not watching this. But now that I caught the joke, I'm kind of like, ooh. I mean, I don't want to watch it on the podcast. I just want to watch it first.
Oh, okay. I was to say. I'm like, there's a lot of like ecchi.
There are a few etchies.
There are a few etchies.
Let's see, what did they? Oh, they did. They're the same people who did Ryo no Shigoto, our favorite shogi anime. Oh, these are the guys who do all the loli anime. Oh yeah, I'm watching. Okay, so we're not. Yeah. Oh, okay. They did Roku.
Okay, so which means
I found my show for the season.
Right. All right. It's so funny because that's so funny you mentioned that because there's another anime that I thought that you would also be into.
There's definitely another one that's coming up that I'm going to be
into. All right. So yeah, but it's safe to say that we are not watching it for the podcast. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Up next, we have Fire Force Season 2. Yeah, I don't like reading the whole thing.
Yeah, so we covered the first season in our podcast. I think we had mixed feelings on it, but it got better towards the end.
Yeah.
This is a particularly weak season, so should we just go ahead and lock this in? Or do you want to leave it for debate?
No, that's fine. We can watch
lock it in? Alright, good.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and it did look, but then again, the first season trailer also looked really amazing.
Listen, I'm here to watch an anime that it's like, this anime may be mid or maybe amazing.
Yeah, it ranges from being like to being really good. Like it's a wide spectrum of episodes.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this season's more consistent. But it should because they started going with the main plot at the end, so hopefully it'll be good.
Hopefully.
Alright. Next up we have Gibat, whatever. By
Launchbox. I was like, this sounds why does the name of the anime sound like a fucking like Italian
Yeah, I'm reading it like Gibate. In 2030 Japan, a virus has infected humans throughout the world. Infected people turn to different forms of monsters based on their ages, sexes, and races. The virus is named Giba after being rich in variety like Gibia. Alright. Just then a pair of samurai and ninja appeared. Oh, this is an anime. This is an anime, guys. Just then a pair of samurai and ninja appeared in such a blighted wasteland of Japan. They both traveled from the early Edo period, fighting together with help from a doctor who tries to find a cure for Giba. Facing ceaseless attacks from Gibias and outlaws, they attack travelers for food. They start the dangerous journey with enemies all around. Yeah, no, this is the most anime I've seen in a while.
I was like, this is definitely an anime that like I'd watch with like friends because it's like
while under the influence.
I mean, preferably, but like those guys who are like, I like fighting anime and action stuff. Boom, boom, pow! I'm a straight man and I love this shit.
Yeah, I can see us being like, I'm straight. I like when ninjas and samurai show up and they just rip people's head off.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, not on your best day would I choose to consciously watch this.
I mean, if you want to watch it, not you specifically, I'm just saying you, the viewer, want to watch this, go for it. I mean, to each their own. I'm going to watch the show about
from the trailer, it's just like one of those... It's just a monster show. Like it's like zombies. Instead of zombies, they're monsters.
We all need our low budget fix. There's always that anime people watch or just like listen. I know it's not gonna be great or good, but it fulfills this need I have right now. So some people have that need for senseless violence and ninjas.
Yeah.
So good on you
You're not
guys.
wrong.
But it is
Yep.
not
Also,
us.
this is made by Launchbox, who is apparently brand spanking new.
Oh
This is
yeah.
their first anime.
First impressions are important. So you know what? Maybe they'll knock it out of the park. They'll do just like Nut
Oh
did.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure with those CGI monsters, dude.
Oh my god, you know, there's always that one show where like we don't cover it on the podcast, and then 3 months from now, people will be like, "You're not watching G&AREVIEWS, the best show, the fucking 2020 anime of
And
the year."
I hope when they say it to you, they're doing the hands. They're watching Deviate.
Deviate. All right.
We're sorry, talent people. It's just a joke. Don't kill us. All right. Moving on, we have Kanojo Okarishimasu by TMS Entertainment. TMS Entertainment, one of the bigger ones indeed.
Oh, yeah.
So
they have a lot of stuff to their name.
Yeah.
The right thing.
In today's Japan, rental services can deliver an afternoon with with a friend, a parent, even a fake girlfriend. After a staggering betrayal by his girlfriend, hapless freshman Kazuya gets just desperate enough to give it a try. But he quickly discovers how complicated it can be to rent an emotional connection, and his new girlfriend, who's trying to keep her side hustle secret, will panic when she finds out her real life and Kazuya's are intertwined in surprising ways. Family, school, and life all start to go wrong too.
I like that little extra sentence, like, "Oh yeah, by the way, if his life and family and school just fucking suck."
Yeah, everything
sucks.
Everything.
This was one of the shows I had an eye on. Like I saw the trailer a few months ago and stuff. Mm-hmm. It looks like one of those shows. Oh, it's not the same people who do Fruits Basket. All right, TMS. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But no, I feel like it says ecchi, but this definitely feels like one of the more wholesome ecchi comedies, you know, as opposed to something like the one from before about the lolis or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like this one could be an actual comedy. So I'd put it as a maybe, depending on what we're watching.
Yeah, I also want to have it down as a maybe, just preemptively speaking.
Right. So
it sounded interesting. Sorry, my computer started to act up. I'm like, please no.
Not now. Also, I like the idea of just like the premise of renting a girlfriend. I wonder how that plays into the whole.
In anime, he likes it in anime.
Anyway,
in the concept of anime. Why aren't you correcting yourself?
Next up, we have Koito producer Evil Love.
I hate you.
By Mappa. A girl inherits a company that is almost bankrupt from her late father. Lacking the funds, she must now become the producer herself in order to save the company from collapse. During her work, she meets 4 boys, financial expert Zen, the idol Kira, a police officer Haku, and leading neuroscientist Simon. That's a very diverse range of people to meet while producing. And is suddenly involved in the conspiracies and mysteries over the existence of special powers known as evil. Based on the Pepper Games Otome dating simulation, Koito producer Evil Love. Koito producer was initially released in China in December 2017 for iOS and Android. Anyway, why is the production history thing longer than the actual plot for the...
I don't know, but girl, when I tell you I saw this trailer...
I did too.
Oh my god, this plot is like... I think this emphasizes everything I would hate in a story.
I was watching
a bunch of a bunch of pretty boys protecting this very dumb clueless girl who can't do shit for herself. I literally would rather have the New York Giants run train on me than sit through something like this.
I was watching it and I was just like, I looked away for a second and I looked back and I'm like, it started as like just a generic, oh, the guy's chasing after this one girl, and then I look away and I look back, and they're like fucking time stopping, and the guy has like a knife and he's assassinating people. I'm like, what? At some point, this show took a turn. The plot for this show just fucking diverged into like Steins Gate territory.
I'm just like, why are all the boys have such different like I'm a neuroscientist, I'm an idol, I'm a police officer.
That's what they do in all the Otome games. All the guys are like super successful, like, oh yes, I'm a billionaire neuroscientist. Oh yeah, I'm a sports star from fucking Spain or something.
I'm sorry if anyone's acting to this, I'm sorry for like hating on it so hard. It's just like,
I mean, you know, dating games do the same shit except they do it with like, I'm the school idol and I'm the fucking student council president or whatever.
Like this anime in my mind is what Otome game is like if without the twist. It's just this anime by itself. Which is just an awful reality, which I'm not willing
I feel like you're downplaying what is going to be the best romance anime of 2020, Drew.
Oh, absolutely. They don't even have a freaking whatchamacallit, a genre.
Even anime news or anime chart is like, we don't know what the fuck this is.
Exactly. We're like, we're tired. We're tired.
We're not gonna read this fucking summary.
Oh god, but yeah. Needs to say, not watching it.
Yeah, no, pass.
Speaking of things that I'm not watching, up next is Lapis Relights by Yokohama Animation Lab. I saw the start of it. It looked like an idol anime. I'm good.
I like how it doesn't even have a description because they're like, you know what this is. Just look at it. You know what it is.
Exactly.
Picture says 1,000 words.
Oh my god. Did they... So this is... this anime is produced by Yokohama Animation Lab. And...
Oh, they're the ones who did the tights.
Yeah, I'm looking at... I'm like, what the...
Yo, maybe I will check this show.
What is this?
Oh, never mind. I'm back to being interested again.
I'm still not. No. I... Like... Well, first of all, what's an ONA?
It's like a OVA. I don't know what the exact difference is, but it's basically like a straight-to-video release.
Also, did you know that people refer to them as OVA?
Yeah. I don't like saying it because it reminds me of ovaries. Two words are too similar, so I just say OVA.
I've never heard it. I've never heard it until like I was watching anime with some friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's watch this is OVA," and I was like, like I was physically like stunned. I was like, what? Oh,
yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, what did you say?
I'm such an anime elitist. I hate myself.
I can't wait for somebody to be like, "Yo, let's watch the dub."
Oh god, my friends have done that. They have done that. They're like, "Let's watch dubs." I'm just like, okay.
You elitist. Get off your high horse.
I wish I could.
Alright. Next up, we have fucking long titles. Mao Gakuen no Fute ki Gosha Shijo Saikyo no Mao no Shisho Tansei Shite Shishon Taichi no Gakoe Kayo. Yes, I know I pronounced it wrong. Don't leave 50 million comments. By Silverlink. Despite their appetite for destruction, even demon kings tire of all the blood and chaos sometimes. When Anath reincarnates in the hopes of more peaceful life, he ends up going to a school with descendants from his old castle 2,000 years later. But with magic on its last legs in this era, no one is able to assess Anath's true power. I saw the trailer and it was like just really... It's weird because it reminded me... What was that other anime with the high school? The Big Brother anime? You know, stupid... Guy was perfect and he killed everybody. Fuck, I forgot the name.
Sakamoto?
Is it? It's the one where he has the little sister...
With glasses?
No, he has a little sister that all her only line is just like, Oni-sama! Oni-sama's so great, Oni-sama. It reminded me of that.
Oh.
But anyway, it looked like it's just a generic like school battle anime. Which was fine. I kind of like the synopsis now that I'm reading it. It has potential for comedy.
Yeah, it seems stupid. Like it was like his power levels are so like it's comically high. Like,
yeah,
his power level is like did you catch that one? It was a really small part where he's literally spinning a building on his finger.
I didn't see that. But
that's so stupid. I was like, okay, so this
if it goes off the walls like that, it could be pretty entertaining. I think, and it is by Silverlink, which is very, respectable studio. They've done a lot of great shows. So maybe.
I put it as a maybe.
Maybe, yeah, we'll put it as maybe. Also reminds me of Demon Lord, that Demon Lord anime we were watching like a couple years ago. So yeah, maybe come back to it.
Maybe. All right. Up next is Monster Musume no Oisha-san by Arvo Animation. In the town of Lindworm, where monsters and humans coexist, Dr. Glenn runs an exemplary medical clinic for monster girls with his Lamy assistant, Safi. Whether receiving a marriage proposal by a centaur injured in battle, palpitating the injury of a mermaid, or suturing the delicate wounds of a flesh golem, Dr. Glenn performs his job with grace and confidence. But when an unsavory character seeks to steal a harpy egg, how will the unflappable Dr. Glenn respond? Oh my god, first of all, shout out to me for reading that flawlessly.
Yeah, good job. Also, flesh golem sounds gross. And it sounds like, aren't we all flesh golems then?
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna call myself a flesh golem from now on. No longer human. I am but a flesh golem.
Okay, girl. So Arvo Animation.
Oh, they did Bokutachi Bob Benkyo Dekinai.
Oh,
and that's pretty much it.
That is, yeah, and that's the end of that.
I like Monster Girl stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm sorry, but I do not.
I know. You have your prejudices towards Monster Girls.
I like when I saw also I feel like it's like I don't like it, and I think I shoveled that dislike down my throat and suffered. Well, not suffered. I enjoyed Ichizoku Reviewers.
Yeah, and also I saw the trailer. Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
Did you see the scene where he's like fingering the fleshes?
Yeah,
that part was really
and
gross.
that's when I was like, nope. Yeah. Another scene where it looks like he's going down on someone. I was like, nope.
I would normally be like, let's like put it as a maybe and try to fight for it. But we have other like comedies that are literally right next to it right now, so I feel like I'll just pass. I'll watch it on my own time, but I will pass.
Nope. I know you as well as
and
other certain content creators will be enjoying.
Maybe.
But yeah.
All right. Well, we also have Muhyo to Roji no Mahoritsu Sodan Jimisho 2 by Studio Dean, the second season of that title that I just read. We all know who Studio Dean is, for better or for worse.
Yeah, you didn't have to be shady.
The most inconsistent studio to ever produce an anime.
What are you saying? Fate Stay Night was so good.
I mean, how can you have a studio that does Konosuba, but they also do Umineko and Fate Stay Night?
Oh God! Wow, that is I just got whiplash from you saying those three anime.
And so I love Sakura Trick and Rosen Maiden. I forgot they did it. There's so many shows that they do where I'm just like, I love those shows, but then like, oh my God, they also did Korewa Zombie Deska.
What? All right.
I'm looking through their catalog. I'm like, oh wait, they did. And they did. I forgot they did Higurashi. Why did they do Higurashi so well? But they just did the bed with Umineko.
Oh fuck, they did do Higurashi. You are right about that.
This just frustrates me. I'm gonna stop looking at what they did.
I feel like you're tricking yourself.
I didn't see the first season of the show, so
yeah, me neither. And even though it does look interesting, like I saw the trailer without knowing that this was the second season. And I was like, oh, this looks cute. And I saw the second season. I was like, damn it. Because I would have been like, maybe if this was like season 1.
Yeah, the trailer did look pretty unique. But alas,
we cannot. Up next, we have Ninja Collection by Ilka, Drawiz, and Tia. I've never seen 3 different anime.
Yeah, they're all collaborating.
A Yami
Oh,
Shibai spin-off series. The new Ninja Collection anime will retain the urban legend and horror elements, but will center on the Tokeshu Ninja Group in Tokyo, the city where dreams and desires swirl like eddies in a river. With ancient techniques passed down through generations, the ninja are intent on wiping out the darkness and enveloping people in the current Reiwa era.
pass.
Yeah. Like I'm just
Pass.
like, horror anime with ninjas? No.
I mean, I feel like you could do that, but it would have to definitely be set in like actual ancient Japan. I don't know.
And also I need for something that sounds that silly, it has to be like a reputable like studio. For me to be like, maybe. Like
Also,
for
yeah,
like Mappa, Studio TMS Entertainment, I'd be like, sure.
and
Interesting.
you can't have your guys looking this sexy. The ninjas can't be this sexy and expect me to take this horror seriously. Like, oh yes, these sexy. I thought this was an idol anime when I first scrolled by it. I'm like, is this an idol show? Definitely not taking it seriously.
Sexy ninjas, OP.
Next up, if you want sexy ninjas, go watch Naruto, guys. Next up, we have No Guns Life 2 by Madhouse, the second season of No Guns Life. I heard a lot of people say they liked it. We didn't watch it, so I don't think we'll watch the second
Oh,
season.
is this the anime what they do with the gun for a head? Is that?
Yep. What gave it away?
I didn't know. I literally didn't see it because until I looked like closely, I was like, it's not that anime, is it? And I looked closely, I'm like, oh, there's the gun.
Yeah. I don't know. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll check it up after I finish all the other shows I have to watch. But for now, we'll just pass.
Yeah. There's already another series that I'm like rushing through 2 seasons for. So no thanks. Speaking of sequels, up next you have ReZero Karahajimeru Isekai Seikatsu second season.
Woo! More
Second
ReZero!
season of ReZero. Yeah.
More Rem, baby. Give me that Rem.
Oh man, that's funny. You clearly, guys, if you got what I meant by the opening, then you get it.
No one knows who
No,
Ron
no,
is.
you didn't know what I was talking about. But I was definitely, yeah. If you get it, you get it. But yeah. Oh god, I'm trying not to say anything without spoiling. But
yeah, it's hard to talk about ReZero without spoiling it massively.
No, just from things. Anyways, it's really cool. I saw the preview that they had linked here on any chart, so we could finally get to meet the Witch of Greed.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was confused because I was like, I don't recognize any of these people.
Yeah, they're all new people on the cover art there, which I'm all for. I love the characters.
Yeah, to be fair, they introduce a new character like every 5 seconds in this anime. But after watching the first season, I'm like, yeah, they introduce characters like Candy.
they look like Candy sometimes with their fucking hair colors too.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, ReZero is one of those shows. I think I have faith that they can pull it off. So I think this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be one of those. This is gonna be like the show we watch, and every episode we know to expect quality. So maybe I'm putting a lot of expectations on it, but
I feel like
they're warranted. The first season was so
but
good,
it's good.
Though.
But no, it was good.
I can't wait to rage at Subaru again for being such a piece of shit.
It was good. It was just Subaru. It just as a main character, he's very.
He's the worst main character. I hate Subaru so much.
He is so hit or miss for so many reasons. I mean, but it's like, it's weird because it's like. I think they're supposed to make you feel that.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the point. You're supposed to not like
him a lot of these times, which is fair because God, like this anime really knows how. This anime is like we bring Mind Break back again. Like
this anime knows how to make you feel things, whether it be like cringe or anger or fucking sadness. It makes you run the emotional gauntlet. So
Yeah, just like ooh, yeah, they know how to do PTSD and trauma very well.
And if you
I
haven't
would
seen the
say.
first season, you guys can go watch it. They actually have like the remastered version or whatever with the extra content at the
Yes,
end. So you got
yes.
a reason to go back and watch it now.
Yeah. If you haven't been caught up on it, I would definitely say it's worth rewatching it. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
It's also very binge friendly. It's a very easy show to binge watch.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and look forward to hearing the sounds of oh yeah.
Can that be a transition sound, please, for us for our podcast? Every time we move to a new segment or something.
next, next oh yeah. I always on that. I know that's supposed to be like very creepy and eerie, but after like the first 3 times, it just got funny to me.
We love you, ReZero.
We do. Can't wait.
What we don't love is Sword Art Online Alicization War of the Underworld Part 2 by One Picture, the sequel to Sword Art Online Alicization blah blah blah. It's Sword Art Online. I mean, you either love it or you
Or
don't
you
love
don't.
it. We don't. So, pass.
What's the show? Next, we have The God of High School by Mappa. It
Mm-hmm.
all began as a fighting tournament to seek out for the best fighter among all high school students in Korea. Morijin, a taekwondo specialist and a high school student, soon learns that there is something much greater beneath the stage of the tournament.
The trailer for this was amazing, of
I,
course,
I
because it's
want
Mappa.
it.
I definitely want it. I feel like this is
Oh,
one of the
okay.
biggest shows of the season.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So I see this, and I'm starting to see that they're now starting this new trend of turning webtoons into anime, or
which is
at least
great
very
because it's a lot
popular.
more. There's a lot more material now.
It is a lot more material, but on the other hand, I'm just like I'm looking at what they did with Tower of God, and I'm just like,
Did you see the new episode yet?
not
Well, we'll talk about that on Sunday.
exactly my point. Um, so I'm just like I know it's gonna be maybe because it's gonna be more action.
Yeah, I
I feel
think
like
it's more action. Um, who did Tower? Who's doing Tower of God? Who animated it? I forgot now.
isn't that also Mappa?
Is it? I thought it wasn't. No, it's not.
Not. It is. It's telecom animation
Yeah, see,
film.
there you go. I trust Mappa because they're doing the last season of Attack on
Well, I
Titan.
will say telecom animation film. That first of all, saying that sounds so weird.
Mm,
Like I, while I feel, while the pacing of the story has something to be desired, at least their animation was very on point.
yeah,
At the very least. Like
yeah.
for this being one of their first projects, it's not their first project. This was a good job,
Oh yeah,
in my
no, I
opinion.
definitely think they did a good job with it. I just trust Mappa way more to,
Um,
to handle
that's
big
fair. It's
IPs like
Mappa.
this.
Yeah, it's Mappa. So
So I feel like
I
they're gonna put their actual best foot forward.
yeah, they're like, well, Tower of God can do that under freaking telecom.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, watch us, hold my beer. And yeah, so I don't know, I like the premise. It doesn't look too overly, plot driven, but it looks like a great show that's just gonna be like a lot of action, maybe some funny, quirky characters, some good comedy stuff. So yeah,
Yep,
what more can you ask for? All right.
agree.
Next up, we have Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai by Engi. Sakura Shinachi's one wish is a little peace and quiet, but Uzaki Hana, his boisterous, well-endowed underclassman, has other plans. All she wants is to hang out and poke fun at him. With the help of her chipper charm and peppy persistence, this might just be the start of a beautiful relationship. Another ecchi comedy show here. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but not for the podcast.
I think I'm also gonna watch it on my own time. It's just I don't know. It just I'm not. No, I don't want to cover a lolly.
The problem is I don't want to take a chance on something that's like with ecchi comedies. They can be really hit or miss. You know, so if we're gonna bank on an ecchi comedy, I want it to be one that we think has a good chance of being. And this feels like something that could get old. This premise.
Yeah. Looks like she's just making a bunch of dumb fucking faces.
Like she's just gonna make a bunch of troll faces and be well endowed all the time.
That's it. That's the anime.
And maybe that's enough for me, but not enough for talking about in the podcast. Although we did cover 12 episodes of Shadowverse, which makes me think we could cover 12 episodes of fucking anything.
Anything.
We could watch an anime about paint drying.
Hey, but you know what? It wasn't as bad as that episode of Shadowverse.
Exactly. I feel like Shadowverse is gonna be the new standard. You know how Gendo Guardian and King's Game we have another one.
Yeah, at least those were entertaining. Those gave them entertainment value because it was so awful, so nonsensical, so stupid. It was like it was amazing in its own way.
Exactly.
Showers is just like
and
like I can't even think of a word to describe it because there is nothing.
Oh, Showers.
Yeah. Oh, Showers. Anyways, our last anime that is part of the 2020 summer lineup. Don't know why I said the year first. We have Yahari Ore no Seishun Love Comedy wa Machigatte Iru Kan by Feel. Period.
Feel.
The third season. It's not. I don't know why you said feel the same way you said nut, but all right.
It's an imperative statement.
The third season of Yahari Ore no Seishun Love Comedy wa Machigatte Iru. Sorry, that was just such a long. I didn't catch my breath. As the members of the service club band together to host a school prom, Hachiman, Yukino, and Yui will have to put their feelings into words and truly learn to understand each other at long last. If the service club can stay afloat, that is.
So yeah, we're watching the first 2 seasons of this because a lot of people were suggesting it. And it is a slow season, so we're like, this is a big title. Let's catch up on it and watch it.
Can I just say, I'm honestly having a blast.
Really, I haven't really. I saw the first episodes, and I'm like, yes, of season 1. So I'm gonna finish off Demon Slayer and then just like binge this for like a week. But I already see it.
I'm curious to see how you feel about this anime, you specifically,
because I know it's going to lean heavily on drama.
You understand very soon why I love this one.
I feel like it's going to land heavily on melodrama and over comedy in certain parts, which I'm not going to be a big fan of unless they do it really well. But we'll see.
You will see, indeed. I'm already on season 2. I'm halfway through season 2. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, ooh, wait, I think this is great. How is Oni gonna feel about it?
I mean, I can't imagine myself hating it or anything like that, so we'll see.
I don't think you will. I just love that amidst the drama, everyone's being really shady, and I'm here.
Oh, yeah, no, I just from the first episode, I can tell, like, oh, Drew's gonna love this fucking show.
Oh, yeah, once I started watching this, I was like, oh my god, this is great. Why did I stop watching this?
It would have to be, like, as long as the characters are really good, I don't mind. Like, Bunny Girl Senpai, one of my favorite shows I watched last year, and that had a lot of melodrama in it. But it did it so well, and when it did have comedy, the comedy was so good, and the characters were so good that I can overcome my attitude towards drama, high school drama.
It's very. We'll see. I'm. All I can say is I'm very interested to see how you're going to take it.
Well, we'll do a recap review thing before we start season 2. So.
Yeah, because there's a certain anime that it definitely gets feels from, and I'm just like
feels. That was so funny. Anywho, we also have some leftovers in the form of Fruits Basket, which we'll continue watching from last season. Fuck Shadowverse. We're done with that. We're not watching Shadowverse. And Shokugeki no Soma also starts again this season, even though it's not on this list. So those 2 shows are carrying over from last season. And on top of that, we also have Oregairu, God of High School, ReZero, and Fire Force. So that is
that already 5?
That is indeed, yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 6?
What's the 6th one?
It's 6
It's
because
ReZero.
it's ReZero, Oregairu High School.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You-
and then we have 2 leftovers.
Wait, hold on. You 2 leftover. Can I not count? Oh, there we go. There is the. Yeah.
Normally we watch 7 anime, right? Normally we watch 7 anime. We got 6 right now, and there's a viewer choice one. So for those of you who are patrons, or patrons, YouTube sponsors, or Twitch affiliates, Twitch
I
sponsors.
can't believe I'm asking this, even though I just said no. I feel like just for sake of due diligence, would you want to add at least one more?
I'd be for that.
Now, you don't have to. You can just watch the 6 and 7.
Nope, I'm for it.
Oh, I hate myself.
So, that said, the maybes we have are Kanojo Rental and Mao Gakuen Craziness. Yeah, that's it. I lean more towards the rental girl, honestly.
Yeah, no, I kind of want Kanojo only because I want my lighthearted ecchi anime.
Yeah. All right. So then we'll do that. So then, the final lineup we have is going to be Fruits Baskets and Shokugeki returning from last season, plus Fire Force, Kanojo Rental, God of High School, ReZero, and Oregairu Season 3. In addition, if you're a patron or a YouTube sponsor or a Twitch sub, we will be having a poll out when this video goes up, or maybe a day or two afterwards, where you guys can vote for any other anime you want us to cover in the podcast. Whatever wins that poll, we will cover based on what's airing this season. So you guys get your input on what you want us to watch as a viewer choice. No season 2 stuff, so no Guns Life 2 or the other season 2 Muyo Doroji. And it's a shorter season, so there aren't going to be that many choices. But if you want to know where that poll is, it's going to be in the Patreon and Discord and all that stuff. Also, if you're a patron, you can do a live watch with us. We're currently watching Kaguya-sama. Once that's done, we're going to replace it with probably ReZero or so anything you guys want to watch. So let us know in the Discord if you're a patron what you want to live watch with us, and we'll do a poll there as well.
All right, and one thing, speaking of which, because I'll be damned if I'm going to go through another Showerverse conundrum. Here are things that I'm not going to be watching: Koi to a Producer, Monster Musume, Ninja Collection, Lapis Relight, Jibiate.
Okay, alright, you're doing a bit too much.
I am doing too much.
You're cutting. No. You can't cut anime that might be decent that you just don't want to watch.
Okay, fine. Jibiate can stay.
No.
I'm not doing the collection. I'm not doing.
Alright, how about we do this? We can each vote on one thing we're absolutely not doing. Otherwise, we'll be out with like 20 anime in our list.
No, okay, fine. I will take back Ninja Collection. That can be up as well. But Lapis, Monster Musume, Koi to Producer. That's an automatic. I will literally be like, okay, so what keeps in second place, and pick that. Because I'm not sure it's happened to me again. Just because you guys like being meanie.
I'm fine with pretty much anything. That leaves like 3 shows on the poll, but okay.
What are you talking about?
It would leave Decadence, Dokyu, Hentai. Alright, fine, fair enough. That's fair enough.
Uzaki-chan. Listen, I said even that one can be there too.
Yeah, you got Uzaki, you got Dokyu, Hentai, Eros.
Exactly. See, I'm being fair.
Fair enough. You guys got your choices. Those are going to be on the poll.
Oh yeah, the Mao thing. Yeah, that as well.
Wait, what model thing?
Mao.
Oh,
Mao
Mao. I thought you
Gakuin.
said Mao. Like, oh, I thought the models were off the table.
No. Mao.
Okay. All right, so I think that's fair enough. Like I said, the poll will be up either, if it's not up right now when you're watching this, it'll probably be up the day after. So keep an eye out for that. If you enjoyed this preview, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch the podcast as it goes up every week. We're going to be covering these 8 shows every week on our podcast, so be prepared, Drew. And yeah, I think that's what follow us on Twitch, follow us on Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Drew, you have anything you'd like to add before we...
I just want to say that this episode, like I predicted, it was going to be super short.
It is. It's a short season, short episode. What are you going to do about
it? Was like, oh, it's going to be so long. I'm like,
I was like, maybe we're going to get into a debate that's going to make the thing drag on for like an hour. But, yeah, I think that's about it. So, until next week, this has been Soberoni, and
we do.
And we'll catch you guys later. Later.
Bye.